Hello and welcome to my new video. Today I will present you my mastery concept ideas and a Starshop idea, as well as some quality of life improvements that could be made in Brawl Stars. I hope you like it and let's jump right into this. So let's start with masteries. First of all, we got a picture that shows Spike, Edgar and Shelly each having a different rank. We don't know exactly what that means right now, but I personally am speculating that it is for masteries. So, my idea of masteries would be like there are 3 different quests that would be the same difficulty as club quests, and every time you complete one of the quests, your rank for that brawler goes up. And in order to unlock masteries for that specific brawler, you need that brawler to be over 500 trophies. Then you can start making progress on them. If you would drop below 500 trophies, the quest would freeze and you couldn't progress until you have again over 500 trophies. Also a little idea that I have, because it could ruin masteries, mapmaker. I think you should only be able to progress in mapmaker if you have 750 or above trophies, so that it wouldn't ruin really unlocking like masteries, because then some people would make maps that are specifically for one brawler's mastery to level them up as fast as possible, and that would ruin the whole mastery thing. Now I will show some mastery ideas for Crow. Like I said, you need to be rank 20 to unlock masteries, and then you would have 3 out of 4 different quests. These quests would be damage dealer, eliminations, super user and healing. Of course, you only get healing if you really have like Poco or Byron. And one thing I also want to mention is that in my case, you wouldn't need star powers or gadgets, so you could unlock masteries on level 1 till level 11 and can progress on them. Of course, level 11 would speed up the progress because you can deal more damage or do more healing. My ideas for Crow for the start would be that he needs to deal 900,000 damage, eliminate 125 enemies, and uses 180 supers. These quests should be the easier ones, because it should only need to show that you can hold yourself above 500 trophies. After you have done the first 3 quests, you will get the last 3 quests, and these one will be the brawler specific quests and will be very hard. Like for example for Crow, it would all be around his poison mechanic. Like deal 1,500,000 damage with close poison, eliminate 125 enemies with close poison, or reduce 60,000 healing from any source. Like for example, you poisoned Poco's teammate and he gets healed 600 HP less than you would get onto your counter 600 HP. Of course, that are only a couple examples for some brawlers. Of course, there would be more quests, like for example destroying a certain amount of walls with Cold or Brock. And of course, after you've done your masteries, you should get some rewards. For example, reaching bronze would give you 500 power points, reaching silver would give you 2000 coins, reaching gold would give you 400 credits and 200 corona credits, reaching diamond would give you 3000 star points, reaching mythic would give you 30 gems, reaching legendary would give you a brawler spray, and reaching masters would give you 1 normal pin, 1 rare pin and 1 epic pin for that specific brawler. Also, of course, if you for example main world brawler and have that brawler as a profile picture, it should show like the level of the mastery you have with that brawler. In my example, in the right corner, where you show your Shelly master rank, that you are maxed with Shelly and yet you know how to play her. Also, what would be very nice if there would be like 3 extra pins you could have, like 1 for the brawler mastery level, that for the brawler that you're right now playing, and then 2 overall brawler mastery levels that you have. So that would be my ideas for masteries. So let's move on to the Starshop. My imagination about a Starshop would be a place where you can spend all your star points, of course, and you could buy, for example, the 2 changing skins that changes every day, then some progression based stuff, and then like pins and sprays. So what would the prices roundabout be for the progression stuff? My imagination would be like for 1000 star points you could buy 1000 coins or 500 power points. And for 3000 star points you can buy 500 credits or 150 chroma credits. And I would say for the pins you could buy for 1000 star points one random normal pin. For 2000 star points you could buy one rare random pin. For 5000 star points you could buy one random epic pin. And for the pin packs, for 4000 star points you could buy a normal pin pack. For 5500 star points you could buy a rare pin pack. And an epic pin pack could be bought for 12,000 star points. So and also I would implement a joker pin, which would be like you can choose on whichever brawler you want the pin and which pin you want. So in that case I would say for 3000 star points you could buy a normal joker pin. For 5000 star points you could buy a rare joker pin. And for 7000 star points you could buy a joker epic pin. And last but not least, the sprays. I would say the sprays change every 6 hours and it would be all in a row. For example, first Shelly, then Nita, then Colt, and so on. And I would say one spray for one brawler costs 5000 star points. Now some quality of life improvements that I would wish would be in Brawl Stars. First of all, I would say some quest improvements. For example, that instead of solo showdown quests or duo showdown quests, it would be showdown quests. So you could do solo showdown to complete the quest, and you could do duo showdown to complete the quest, whatever you want. Second of all, the bounty quest. Instead of needing to have 4 stars at the end of a battle, you need to reach 5 stars in X battles. And last but not least, the requirement for a knockouts quest should be lower because it's more like of a passive games. Like instead of needing to eliminate 15 brawlers, you would only be needing to eliminate 10. And everything goes down by 33%. Another change that I would like to see in Brawl Stars implemented would be from the fame road. If a new brawler comes out, it will automatically subtract that amount of credits that it would require. In my case, if a new mythic brawler would come out, it would automatically subtract 1900 of my 3450 credits. So I can get the brawler instantly and I wouldn't waste my credits that would go into my fame. Also, it should maybe have like a fame road and information road where you get like rewards. Like at the start you get like more like progression stuff like coins, power points, but at the end it should be like special things like star points and maybe even some gems. That would be very nice. Also, you should maybe be able to show how much rank 20 or rank 25 you have in your profile. Like for example, what I did, I created new profile pictures for them. Like if you have one rank 20, you can show it by a normal rank 20 sign in your profile picture. But if you have 5 of them, you also get like a star somewhere. And at some points you get more profile pictures, and if you have like for example all at rank 20 at that time where you have the profile picture in, it would even be animated. That would like an animated profile picture would also be very nice to implement. Also, I think that would be a good idea for Power League. Like if you have gotten in Diamond with team and solo, you could get a profile picture where both of them are in the corner standing like you did it with a team and you did it with solo. And if you, for example, in gold rank only got that with friends, then you would only be shown like you done it with friends. And if you only got, for example, mythic as solo with randoms, you only be shown that it's myth and that you got that as solo, like a little indicator what you did. So that would be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed my new video, and if you did, let me know. I would really appreciate it. And if you have any other ideas, also you could also write them down in the comment section. For now, that's it from me today, and I hope I see you also.